Alright, so today we have the lyrics god himself, a man with a message, an artist I am personally proud of. Kabaka Pyramid, been here, the first artist we ever shoot on Jussbuss Acoustic, people. He's here with us again.
First.
Maximum respect for rolling on the show.
Big up yourself, my brother.
Alright, cool. First thing we just want to retouch upon that because enough people don't really know that. You see me say?
First one.
Yeah, man.
Pilot.
Pilot from, well, technically speaking, we do a pilot, you see me? But then from we say, yo, it's official, we say, yeah, we have to link Kabaka, you see me?
So me was a guinea pig after the pilot.
Yeah, well, you don't know, I forgot to make it up that episode, you know, you see me? So
yeah, man, big up, man.
Alright, so, yo, it matter how life stay because so much has changed since then, my general. You know what I mean?
Certainly.
Alright, so, first thing I want to say is congrats upon the radio play, because everywhere I go, Kabaka, just a beat. Right now the project I got strong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And for,
yeah, man, the mixtape, the project, same vibes. For those who don't know what we're talking about, we're talking about the Immaculate Mixtape, right?
Accurate.
Alright, with Federation sound.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we felt like last year was a time when, you know, we can't do the road certain way. Just hold it for recording and go on and thing, and we felt like towards the end of the year for put out, you know, just put out some music. So the mixtape did have like 16 unreleased songs on it. And maybe like 10 others, you know, a couple dub plates, some freestyle. So we link up Max Glazer and he was ready to do it. He did Chronic's mixtape before the Roots and Chalice.
Mad.
You know, and I did feature on that, so I did kinda get to see how Max kinda work. So I did rate him, and you know, him do like cartel mixtapes from 2000s and them thing there.
Yeah, it give me that vibe like, you know, not as many artists do that like one time, isn't it?
Yeah, man, it bring forward a real mixtape energy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Bad. So Max Glazer now and Federation Sound, them based out of New York.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, you said the link built from the Chronic's mixtape.
Yeah, from, you know, we personally know Max from before that, you know what I mean? Him is like part of the extended musical family, you know what I mean? And him put in all heap of work in the music. Him all have a hotel in a Negril, so him, you know, him plant some roots in a Jamaica too.
Mad.
So he's a youth who we rate certain way, and we definitely want to do the project with him, you know?
Mad. Talking about people where we rate, I'm gonna get to chat to you officially since the whole of this go on. Album put out, Damian Marley, collab, beer things, yeah, I'm a proud can't done.
Cool, man.
You see me? So tell me about how you did initially link with Damian, you know what I mean?
So I think I met him at the museum one time.
Which music?
Bob Marley Museum, yeah, when Nas them did forward, when them did do some stuff around distant relatives. I think, matter of fact, a year cousin Rush did introduce me to him at the time. You know what I mean?
Mad.
So that was when we first get to meet him and thing, but never really like get for reason or none, you know? But then now my brethren Tijan, you know, him link with Gong good, and, you know, Gong did do a juggling. The same rhythm where Marshall did have the song On the Corner from the album Marshall do with Gong.
Mad.
And him say, man, juggle the rhythm. So Tijan send me the rhythm and say, oh, Gong, want your voice on it. So I remember I did that overdo anyhow, so I watch a classical like Barca vs Madrid. And I get the rhythm and I say, oh, mad. And as the game done, I just put on my headphone and just write the whole song like in about 35 minutes.
Chap, where's the inspiration?
Straight, it just a flow, bro, and the whole well done vibe. You don't know that song there.
So that's how well done?
That's how well done emerged. And my voice it a Skibo, you know, send the track to Gang, text back and say, well done. You know what I mean? And that was just the link from this.
And there's history from this.
From this.
And the link just built.
Yeah, so we actually fly go Miami. So when him did a mix down the song, we did it in the studio. You know what I mean? I work with him and him engineer. And then we release the song and him they just love the energy and the synergy what we did have in the studio. So him actually approach and say, would I love to do a project, you know, an album and thing, and, you know, it kind of want really do more production for himself, you know. So that's really what kicked it off, and, you know, to this point is definitely one of maybe his most successful album as a producer, you know, or one of at least. You know what I mean? Big up to Third World, we produced them album with as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like proper album. You know, and yeah, I was even there for some of those studio sessions, just a whole vibe in Miami, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a real youth. It's a youth where we play ball and thing, and it's just a real energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a mad link car for see where the career are forward from, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to where it then now is just insane.
Yeah,
one of the things in regards to that meeting Gong a produce an album for you and actually have a good link and Third World in the link. do you feel like the world has gotten a little bit smaller? Like,
yeah, in a sense. You don't know it's a small world still, but at the same time, when you start to know certain people, and people know you, because you will know about people, but when them show you certain level of respect now, it's a great feeling. And so we put in all heap of works, because you know where the thing are forward from college green days and them something there. So, it's enough work even to get to the point of Rebel Music EP. Enough work I did have to put in with my voice and everything, and production and engine, voicing myself and all of them things, So it's just the fruits of the labor, and we just give thanks for the little recognition we get and the support we get from ones in the industry,
Straight. So we want to touch upon a little bit of social commentary, because we have Kabaka with the writer, so you see me? Can't just, we have to talk the real things them too.
Naturally.
Them way there. So it's a while since this did go on, but I did have to get your opinion on it, basically. Them have a thing where the school them now make kids go to school with certain hairstyle, no braid, no locks or nothing. So I have to take your opinion.
It's a thing, man. It's a thing, because even when it go on, you have to remember, this is in the heat of them a kill off black people in America, last year, 2020. It's a thing where I go on from a long time, but it just re-emerged itself, and this little girl where I go a primary school, and, have a relax them neat, and pretty, pretty little girl, you know what I mean? And it's
what shocked me is that, like, we're there in a 2020, and them vibes there, I think is where they go on, but it's like, we're really still living in that world there.
Yeah, man, it just goes for sure, so Rastafari is still not embracing a Jamaica by quote-unquote high society. It's the principal of the school, look at the situation and determine so the child can't be accepted in the school. Then the thing go court, and then go mess up the court case. The judge rules said the principal is correct in them assessment of the situation. So it shows there's a systematic thing in the island. You know what I mean?
We really not like see them thing there still, and
for sure,
you have to go make some more song.
That's my role, that's my role for this.
Because you really think that Jamaica will reach to a place right now where we love ourselves to a point where, of course, you're gonna have some kids with braids and locks, and isn't that like the beauty of the country and the diversity where we're supposed to be representing?
Bro, it's not even that. When you really check what Rastafari has done for Jamaica around this planet, people just see people with locks who look like them come from the islands and say, oh, Jamaica. Them can't talk with language, but that is our identity. The only place on this planet that don't identify Jamaica with Rasta is Jamaica. Just think about that, bro, and it's so sad.
Alright, well, food for thought, because we could have there the whole day and get go down that road there, you know what I mean? But for keep it moving though, and stay positive, the believe in yourself challenge, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me about that, because
yeah, well, first of all, the song is out. It's definitely one of my more powerful songs I've written. You know what I mean? And big up to Tip God Music, who produced the track and sent me the track. I just loved it immediately. Voiced it during quarantine. I'm a home studio at the time. And, from people here, the song on the mixtape was the last track on the mixtape before it was released. Mm-hmm. And from where I ask people, what's your favorite song? That's a song where always are forward. You know what I mean? And people always say, oh, believe, when the song a drop. So, big up to Studio 9 who shot the video for me and did a nice job with the storyline where we did work out together and thing. And, the Believe Challenge now is just just a tool where we're using for promote the song.
Straight.
And, because how people feel about the song, like when the video come out, like multiple people, I say, the video bring them to tears, bro. You know what I mean? And people say, oh, the song I carry me through sometimes, and the song just released, bro.
Especially knowing at them times there,
And I tell you, so we send out the word for the Believe Challenge, and a whole heap of people that send me the videos. It's just a few of them I post, but enough of them I post by my stories and just give the people them a highlight and thing. Some I can sing, some I probably can't sing so great, but we just give thanks for the effort and know say the ones them really I feel the song. You know what I mean?
Straight. And I have to also talk to you about Kabaka as a sort of leader, like me see like me rate how you represent Rasta, me rate how you represent certain situations.
Yeah.
One of the situations what obviously I have to touch upon is that conversation you had with Foota Hype online. You know what I mean? Me sit down at my yard and me say, boy, I mean, what the conversation was about was one thing. But for see you just handle the conversation. You know what I mean? Because Foota is a man, well, him do this every day. You are stepping a theme. You know what I mean? Playground there, so when you do them live there and certain things. So I rate how you deal with that first half of the bat. Second half, me kind of surprised say Jesse did in that particular commercial there and so on and so forth. Anything you want to say on that topic there, like?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the thing is, what really did bother me about Foota Hype is, cause me and Foota cool a certain way, you know what I mean? When we're up on the cruise every year, you know what I mean, we are par and we are run joke and thing, you know what I mean? But when him start to say, oh, the rest them now burn no fire and them thing, and the music will get away, and him a point out certain people, me they just take that personal. Cause I know throughout my career, me always a burn the fire. You know what I mean? From no capitalist, warrior, never gonna be a slave, well done, all of them sang a liberal opposer right through the years, up until now. You know, so really and truly when I recorded that song, Contraband Part 2, for the mixtape and Call Up Foota name, it was really about that issue. But it so happened that this Jesse Royal thing happened about 2 days before the mixtape did for drop. So when me put out the mixtape now, and that are the first track, and everybody I hear Foota name get called up now, everybody think it related to this Jesse thing. You know, so that is, but me they don't know, say, you know, Foota, me have to address Foota on the topic. You know, cause enough rust out there still upon the fire, but maybe the music now get highlight. And the next aspect to it is like, at the end of the day, Foota ballad. Him can't tell Rasta how to do our thing. You know what I mean? We govern our thing. Him a try portray this image like say him is this Rasta defender right now. Because him speaking out on certain topics. Like you talk, we live this life. We go in a place and get discriminated because of we're here and them thing there. Him face clean, him not get them kind of fire there.
Straight.
You know what I mean? At 18 years now, me not touch no animal. Me not eat no animal, no flesh or no dairy or nothing like that. 18 years me I live this life, bro. You know what I mean? So don't come tell me about what Rasta for do and what Rasta not for do. Just because you see some man do certain thing and them have locks or whatever. You know? But don't style the whole away in a one thing. So that was my pre towards it.
It looked like him pick it with the wrong one there, so still come and say, yo, Kabaka deal with the conversation.
That's the thing.
Me I say, yo, like, me want nominate you for something. Me I say, yo, you want to run for government or something.
No, but I wouldn't say him to pick it with me, you know. It's me kind of take it up for defend the thing.
Straight.
You know what I mean? Because him all forward out and say before, say, Kabaka the one where him not really see nothing for burn him out about. You know, so obviously there is a level of respect for me as an individual. But me, when me I talk now, me I represent the entire Rastafari on a level. I feel like I'm in a place where I can do that. You know? And
on a deeper meds too. The world we live in right now is a crazy world. Crazy things change since we did an interview on Acoustic. Since me and you chat as brethren, a bag of things gone. And you say accurate. From morning you say accurate, right?
Straight up.
Right now, it's safe to say we live in a world of misinformation, a lot of inaccurate things out there, right? Talk to the people them about that now. What are the side effects of the misinformation on the social media age, and what you have to say to people about that?
Well, I always urge people to do them research still. You know what I mean? What happened is we used to rely upon the news, and we used to rely upon newspaper, you know, television, these things, and then people would trust and believe that what they're saying is accurate. You know, because they're supposed to live by, they're supposed to operate by certain standards. Now, we as Rasta, we know, say, we can't even follow the news and them thing there, because them in league with big corporations who invested in this misinformation. So it's just like, you know, me dep on a thing right now when I burn the medicinal industry. I burn medicine right now because them not dep on healing. You know what I mean? Them whole system is based on people being sick so that them can provide them with medicine. So they need people to be sick. They need people to have high blood pressure so that them can give them pressure pills for the rest of them life. You know what I mean? Diabetes, medicine. You have to take 6, 7 different set of pills just for diabetes. They need that. They're making money off of that. You know what I mean?
So what you just said to somebody who think that's a little bit extreme and say, boy, so what when people get sick?
No, but why people get sick? People get sick because of them lifestyle. People get sick because of the food that they eat. Because of the thing them we're exposed to. We sleep with our phones right beside our head at night time, and we have headache every day. And then you have to take Tylenol and them headache medicine and pills and them multi-symptom. You know what I mean? And then what happens when you take drugs, you know, they don't leave your system, you know. Read Arnold Ehret's book. This is a white man from in the early 1900s. You know what I mean? Mucusless diet healing system. He must show you said none of these drugs don't leave out of the system and them deposit in our joints and we get arthritis.
Interesting.
So we know that the whole industry is based on people needing to take these things. You know, so there's herbs. Like every single illness on the planet, there's a herb to treat it. You know, but them fight out the herbal system. And people want instant results. Them don't want to heal, you know, them want to remove them symptoms. And that's where medicine comes in. Medicine removes symptoms. It don't deal with the underlying problem. So, you know, we could talk about them things all day.
Yeah, I have to go check out that one there still. Another thing that is important to Kabaka that people would know is, cause you have the lyrics where a chap, you have the you're not afraid for voice and like all a trap rhythm.
Yeah, man.
But one thing, you always keep the message. And my Daddy P from Jussbuss was telling me, say, yo, I did a whole of meds with the team, and it was like, yo, there's a couple opportunities you had to do some features.
Yeah.
But if the person are really right and if the message is not really right, you're not really interested. Yeah,
I mean, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people represent themselves.
1 second, I want to say, because right now,
yeah,
I hear a couple interesting collaborations where I wouldn't really expect to hear. And like, even you,
yeah.
Massacre, when you did the song with Massacre, I never expect say, yo, Kabaka and Massacre, and the song shot.
True.
Right? Back to you upon that topic there now, because it could have go either way. You know,
for me, I like to look on whoever I collaborate with and see what them represent, what them stand for. You know what I mean? If you I'm not gonna be like religious about it, because everybody have different levels to their music. You know, everything now for be some deep spiritual music for you say, me I go collaborate with you. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if a man bleach him skin, I have no interest to do a song with him. Straight up. And if a man sing about bleaching and promoting it, that is going directly against my people and them self-worth.
Yeah, man, for sure.
If a man have some gun lyrics, maybe I will kind of assess how them go about it. Because you can go about gun lyrics in a way where you're talking about what you're exposed to. But then you have like gun lyrics where it's like you promote it on a level like you basically say, yo, you take up gun and kill people. No, because that me depend. You have some man where the music, it feel like that. Some, you know, when them kind of thing they are going, I don't really have the interest because the brand, that not align with my brand. Because if people go listen to my music, I'm going to do a collab with somebody. Them are going to go listen to that person, their music too. You know what I mean? And then when them go down that road there and see what kind of music them do, then that are going to reflect on me. So, you know, I try and choose it carefully, but at the same time, you have to be strategic and you have to give people room to express themselves, you know, certain ways. So,
I like the answer there still because it shows, say, basically, you know, each individual artist and each scenario as they come,
it's different.
You see me?
You have to pre it in and of itself.
Yeah, you're not just across the board.
A man like Bounty Killer have whole heap of gun song. But at the end of the day, him have song like Fed Up, him have song like Anytime, him have song like song them pan Bug Rhythm and them thing there. So it's like at the end of the day, him a provide a balance, you know, him represent himself.
Straight.
You know, and him really is a poor people governor. Him talking about experiences in the ghetto. Is more like social commentary, and you know that is how I view it when it comes to certain individuals. You have to look on them stature too. You know what I mean?
Straight.
And it's your catalog, I go build your stature.
Talking about Bounty, because Bounty they go through that phase yeah too. I remember when you first start DJ you did try work on singing, and that was like a thing.
Yeah, man.
And you would have been very vocal about it. You'd have been like, yo, singing, and you could have tell, say, yeah.
Still say that.
Yeah, yeah. How you feel about that now? How you feel about that?
I mean, people who know me know so I'm very critical of myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's just so me get better by understanding where I can get better. And vocally, that has always been a thing because I never have the experience as a young youth. I go studio, I get no coaching. I never go no choir, none of them things. They're like enough artists, they will tell you so them the inner the choir and thing from early. And them something they go church and learn to sing at church. That wasn't me. So that's why early in my career, through me I listen a whole heap of hip hop. It's like to express myself, rapping was easier. You know, because I never have to worry about no melodies or no tone or anything like that. I just deliver what I want to say.
So what percentage you think you reach out of your singing ability, you know?
I mean, I still wouldn't consider myself a singer, but, you know, my melodies improve, my vocal control improve. You know, these are the things you need as a DJ or as a sing-J, you know, so, you know, we just encourage everybody out there, like, if you listen to where I did start to know, it shows, from you put in the work, you can achieve something musically. Like, don't watch where your voice there or where you're starting from. You know what I mean? Just put in the work, do some voice training, do some voice lesson. You can go online and download vocal practice, you know, exercises and software and them things there. Somebody
I watch this right now, and that I go change them whole flex right now.
For sure.
But as you talk about building the thing, right? One of the things where is very instrumental to Kabaka thing is the whole independent vibes.
Definitely.
Right? And people might not know if them just know the song them, say the team, the management team, you know what I mean?
Bebe Rock.
Abby, you know what I mean? Bebe Rock, the whole link, Dwayne, the whole link. So talk to me about like the importance of like the team, the bands. You and your bands have a good rapport and everything good and the joke them good and I'm sure it only kick off every now and then like everybody. But
yeah, man. You know, I've been very lucky. You know, with this music career. You know, we don't really believe in luck still. You know, we earn with luck and thing. But to have a team that consists of people that I grow with, you know what I mean, for like over 20 odd years, 25 years of my life. I know them people. They're same class in a first form high school, and are them people that were. You know, them know you from before you even decide to be an artist. So naturally, you know, them know who I am as a person. Them don't necessarily see me as just an artist. You know, so that keep me grounded, that keep me level-headed. You know, and it's intelligent people, hard-working people. You know what I mean? So
you're fortunate in that way there still.
No, for sure. I mean? Enough people, they might have people who them know from long time, you know. But maybe them not have the drive to learn the business on a certain level. You know? Are really professional as individuals.
Deep still call like when you know when your team can go so now boom and left the 9-to-5 job. Let's go so boom and say yo straight music thing.
Big sacrifice that to make the thing work.
Yeah,
man. Them know how thankful I am for them and, you know, them contribution to everything what we've been doing over the years still, you know what I mean? And people say, oh boy, I love your team, you know. Man, them just do the thing right and them professional and, you know, because we're in an industry where professionalism can be lacking, you know what I mean?
For sure, especially in Jamaica.
Yeah, so, you know, we have to give thanks. And even the band, humblest set of youth them me ever come across in music. Like my band, at least to me, them not even fussy or complain only about things like some things where we go through on tour. Maybe them complain to them one another, but the respect and love what them show to the music and humility and willingness to grow and for take talking and them thing there. You know, I haven't replaced any musician since I formed the band.
I noticed that.
You know what I mean? And the same set of you, them. You know, 1 and 2 go off to join other bands. You know, but at the end of the day, it's the same set of youth, them, and it's because of the livication to the craft, to what we're trying to do and how we want to represent the music. You know what I mean? So, big up to the
lighter note.
Yeah.
You see with some bad cauliflower, some fried cauliflower and some. Me say, yo.
Yeah, you know, I've been doing my thing in the kitchen, man.
Are you
doing my thing? Yeah, man. Never know say me?
No, I don't know if I the filter, I say, yo, it look like, yo, I mean packaging, like you and the kernel, you see me? Like
yo, no, man,
them look like gourmet and them thing there.
Go up on YouTube and say how them people are do this butter fried thing, and I just saw my love, like as a vegan, you have to know for prepare food, bro. Like you can't depend on no.
Nah, it's hard for me as a non-vegan, much less for have a half decent diet, much less.
No, but you see, if you did decide to go vegan, you would have to learn to prepare food.
Straight.
Especially in a Jamaica, where it's a heavy meat eating place. Like Jamaica still not listen to Rasta yet. Them learning, you know, slowly but surely, you know. I have more ital spot.
Why say them stubborn?
Yeah, man, them stubborn, man. But you don't know, it's like, it's a pleasure for me to prepare food, and I love to make food and make people sample it and make me know how it is. Because I believe say ital food for taste good, bro. Enough people, them say ital food as health food, and them say, boy, health food, not have no salt or not have no flavor and them thing. I mean, no, you see salt, it's minerals, you know what I mean? It's electric, it's alkaline, you know, so you can use that and, you know, use some proper seasoning, not use no only powder seasoning.
Straight.
Cut up your greens them and your thyme and your scallion and your garlic and them something there, you know what I mean?
Straight. Some people just love to hear them thing there still, cause you know,
man.
the world we live in. But wish we did have more time. One thing I have to ask you though, when this whole pandemic thing is over, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the first thing you gotta do and what you look forward to?
Just go up on the road, yeah, man. Tour life, we're ready. We live for this.
I say ready.
You know what I mean? I want to go Africa. Like, that's where I want to go. If that could be my first destination, that would be great.
See them, I'm sure an African promoter out there watch that. On that note there, we're gonna just left it. There's a good conversation with G. Hopefully not takes a long, so we'll link back up again and all our meds.
Cool, man.
You see me?
Anytime you're ready, fam.
See him?
Up top.
Bless him.